constructive criticism. I think that's a ridiculous argument because by your logic, y'all would never get criticized because when people do criticize you guys, the first thing you guys do is look at that person's skin color, regardless if the criticism is valid or not, which is a flaw. Because if that's the case, we shouldn't be listening to anyone unless they're a mathematician when they say 2 plus 2 is 4. By your logic, we shouldn't be listening to people that say basic shit like, hey, you should probably eat your fruits and vegetables and go exercise regularly unless they're a personal trainer. Your logic is flawed, bro. That's the problem. And this is the issue with the black community. You guys can't take criticism from anyone unless they're within your community. They need to meet all these stringent demands for you guys to take them seriously. And here's the thing. I'm tired of it, man. I'm one of the few people that will criticize a lot of the fucking bullshit that goes in the FBA community, and you guys turn around and just say, you're a tether, you're from Sudan.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. I'm standing on what Myron's standing on. It's like, yeah, we're all tired of it. We're all tired of sitting here listening to y'all talk about, oh, we're the best blacks. Oh, y'all are just tethers and all that good stuff. You can't speak on our problems. I'm like, dog, when y'all problems affect us, it's like, it's disingenuous. Even when we talk about reparations, we're like, dog, anybody can speak on reparations because you're asking the taxpayers to pay it. So that therefore it's open for anybody to discuss on. Now, of course, black on black crime, that's something that we need to touch on as well. And even the immigrants, or I would say the non-FBAs, can speak on that because we live in the same community as y'all. We go to the same public school. We suffer the same, I don't know, I guess we're all victims of the same white supremacy. I don't like to really see myself as a victim. But if, in actuality, that's what it is.
And blah blah blah. But if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? You guys are like fucking vultures. You guys call everyone racist. You guys call them bigots. Use all these shaming tactics instead of telling them. But one thing you guys can never call them is a liar. One more time, you guys will call them bigots, supremacists, assholes, tethers. You're not one of us, blah blah blah. But y'all never could tell them that they're liars. That's what matters. So call me all the names you want. Being a tether, but African booty stretch or whatever. I'm not a liar. That's what matters.
Facts, and that's why I speak on too. It's like, hey, I ain't lying to y'all. I'm reading nothing but facts. Y'all the one that's upset throwing insults. At the end of the day, you can't hurt my feelings if you can't throw no facts out there.
So thank you. Now that you've gone, no, please, Raina, please, thank you. Now that you're done with that whole soliloquy, I need you to speak to me and how I debate. I haven't called you out of your name in this space, right? All that grandstanding about your fathers don't care about does not prove what I'm saying is wrong, right? You said your opinion, just what it is, and everybody has one. Again, what's the point of you criticizing if you're not helping, right? That's what I look at. If you're just punching down on my community to appeal to a wider audience, I didn't interrupt you and you muted me, right?
You actually did, but keep going. It's fine.
Again, you're not of my community, right? In my Black American community, we've got to pivot. This whole Pan-African, just because you're melanated Kamala Harris, doesn't mean you speak for me or represent my best interest, right? Just because, and that's a fact. She's done things to harm my community. We could talk about that.
Bro, y'all done things to harm yourselves. We can also talk about that. It's like, it's easy I can point the fingers at other people, which y'all always do for some reason. Y'all never sit there and point the fingers back at yourselves. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The reason why y'all can do this to us because we allow y'all to do it. You guys never want to point it back on yourselves. It's always the white man. It's always you tethers. It's like, bro, nobody's holding the black community back but y'all. At the end of the day, it's like, bro, it's like being self-accountable. It's like nobody's holding you back but you. At the end of the day, it's you versus you. So if you want to put it on the black community, it's the black community versus the black community.
Me, as a descendant of American chattel slavery, I understand what's going on in my community. We were having a debate about reparations, Myron, and you didn't even know that the Japanese received reparations.
For damages, not because they're, well, they receive reparations for damages, not because they're Japanese, but okay.
You're not qualified to speak on these things, right? So punch down, speak to your audience, keep trying to get into politics on that white side. That's your prerogative, right? But I have the opinion to speak on that shit too, right?
Number one, the reparations went to the correct people. They didn't go to people over 100 years.
We not talking about reparations. You're not qualified. You're not qualified.
Determine lineage.
See, that's what we're talking about. You're not qualified. I'm like, bro, anybody can speak about reparations. All it takes is a simple Google search, and we can read why Japanese got reparations. It's about as easy as that. And Myron kind of got a point. I said it's because damage is done to their country. He's saying because, well, they kind of asked for that up front, and now I don't know, 200 years or I don't know, 150 years down the line. That's also his point. Now I may not agree with that point, but that's the point he's making right now.
Immediately because they gave the reparations right after the situation. The reparations.
Thank you. It was lineage based, and the Chinese weren't able.
Here we go, interrupting. See, I let you say.
Well, I wasn't finished, but you interrupted.
All right, then go
And
ahead.
Tommy's got an echo.
It was race-based reparations. And it's so crazy because I remember I was debating in FBA and he said, "Oh, China and like Chinese and Japanese ain't a race." I'm like, "Dog, are you serious? Like, is y'all that ignorant?" But hey, let them cook.
I got it.
We not talking about reparations. You're not qualified. You're not qualified.
Determine lineage immediately because they gave the reparations right after the situation. The reparations.
Thank you. It was lineage based, and the Chinese weren't able
to go. Interrupting. See, I let you say.
Well, I wasn't finished, but you interrupted. And Tommy's got an echo.
I got an echo. Why you gotta talk shit about me?
No. Your mic was open and it had an echo.
I'm fucking with you. I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get out y'all hair. I'm trying to let y'all have this conversation, man. Have it. Don't be trying to put it on me.
Yeah, you just had an echo. My bad, bro. But yeah, lineage based, like you just said. So I would just say that the Chinese were not commenting on the Japanese reparations, right? No were Koreans or Vietnamese, right? But for some reason, I have other
because they weren't. Oh my God, y'all sound stupid. Like the Chinese, the Vietnamese didn't care about Japan getting reparations. I'm like, because it didn't go into their pockets. Like, you ever thought about that? Like, they weren't asking the Chinese and the Vietnamese for reparations. It was asking America. So of course they didn't have anything to do with that. Of course they wouldn't have anything to say. But you're asking the American people for money that you feel that's owed to you from about 100+ years ago. You can kind of it's like y'all just don't see the difference because you don't want to see the difference. You don't want to hear the facts because we're not lying to you. I ain't even lying to you when I say that, yo, we gave reparations because we dropped bombs on them and we got caught up on like international war crimes over it. That's one of the reasons why we pay reparations to them. Like Iran, bro, we did a bombing campaign on them which we found out later on, which was on false intel. It was like, are you serious?
People who they just want to group because we come from Africa, right? You don't force this on any other group, right? Well, let's go to that lineage. You're not of the lineage, sir. So why just because you're melanated, you could speak on these things? Sit down, fine, you're here in America and you're helping out America, right? But if you want to punch down on a community or worry about, I think you should do that with the Sudanese community, respectfully, right? Everybody should start respectfully worry about their communities.
So what's really is that y'all insecure, y'all don't like people pointing out the flaws in your community, and then instead of just being like, you know what, y'all right though, maybe I need to do something in my life where I can change that. Nope, you just want to sit there and, oh, well, no, worry about your own. You're a tether. You're this, you're that. It's like, come on, bro. It's like the weakest position. It's like, it's no accountability. Like, are y'all not men?
You can have an opinion, have it all day, right? But if you're not doing anything to get to a solution, we don't care, right? That's where we're pivoting to. Shout out to Black Americans.
Anyway,
hella people got a solution. Even I have a solution. Y'all ain't trying to hear it. Y'all just want free money. Y'all just want a handout at the end of the day. So y'all ain't even trying to hear a solution that he's talking about. Let's keep it real.
This is the funny thing, bro. When I dispense my advice, I don't dispense it for a specific group of people. I dispense this advice that's helpful to everybody. Save your money. Invest in real estate. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a retard. Stay away from dumbass hoes and don't get your life fucked up, etc. I talk about the nuclear family, all this shit. Now, here's the thing. When I'm criticized by the Black community, I go ahead and explain that in the Black community we got some issues with the fucking,
it's not we. It's no we.
See, there's a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all are divisive as fuck. Anyway,
that's what I'm saying. It's a we because we live in your community as well. That's a problem. That's what y'all is so like ignorant. That's what we call y'all ignorant as hell because like, dog, even though I come from let's say a Caribbean background, Caribbean lineage, I grew up in American projects. So I was going through all the same problems that the FBA men were going through when they're going through high school and all the gang violence and all that good stuff. I was going through that, suffering from it, just like y'all. And the thing is, think about it like this: I'm suffering it, and it's not even my people doing it. Think about that. That's what makes y'all so ignorant and arrogant at the same time. Is like we're in your community suffering the problems that y'all place on y'all community, and we can't talk about it. Bro, you got us effed up. You got us effed up on a whole nother level.
Well,
yes, we are.
Yeah, that's cool. Fantastic. This is why nobody takes y'all seriously. Anyway,
hold on. Wait. Well, don't say
it's fine. I'm just leave everybody, bro. Like these dudes.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Like again, the criticisms I make of the black community is criticisms I make of everybody else. The problem is that y'all don't like to hear anything that's positive unless it's coming from someone in your tribe that you like. So if I say something like, hey, we need to stop being fat pieces of shit, and then I go ahead and hone in and say something along the lines of, well, black women are 187 pounds on average, the fattest group. Oh, that's racist. Is it really? No, I'm just saying you need to lose weight and exercise. But they go ahead and try to disqualify the information because they don't look at me as an FBA, which is ridiculous. Why does it matter who the information comes from if the information is valid and is factual?
That's
the FBA is...
Why does it matter that I'm non-FBA if I lived in the FBA community all my life? If I've suffered in the FBA community from which y'all placed on yourselves. So basically, if you want to be real, I'm a victim of the FBA community walking out going like, yo, yeah, we got some problem that y'all need to address. And I think y'all focus on reparations, ain't it? Because I've been living in with y'all for a minute, for all my life. And now for some reason, I can't talk about it. Think about how stupid that sounds. Like, I've been living with you guys all my life. Right, bro, literally from 0 to my late 20s, all my life. And you tell me I can't speak about the FBA community? You tell me from the gang violence that I experienced, from the poverty that I experienced, from the white supremacy, like all that I've experienced with y'all, I can't talk about. Even though I'm in it with y'all. That makes no sense.
Put way more stake into who says the information versus the content of the information.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. That's ludicrous that y'all do that.
And I gotta say this before you jump back in, please.
Let me ask Myron a question.
Well, Mark, hold on. Let me say something before you jump in. I really have to say something. If we're having a conversation and y'all start doing things like that by saying you shouldn't be able to have it. Well, I was the one who started the conversation before anybody else even knew where to have the conversation at. I put a lot of niggas on who didn't know how to make money and hadn't made no money online and didn't have no real name in real life. Your motherfucking ass was somewhere working at Walmart or doing whatever it was you did, but you damn sure didn't have no microphone in your face.
Talk your shit, Tommy.
And you damn sure weren't trying to do this. Yet I don't get people saying to me, well, look at what you've done. Look at how you've positively helped these people, especially black men, to be able to get jobs and go into an arena that they never thought that they even wanted to do. But because I spoke about something that they started, and at first, when I spoke about it, to be perfectly honest, only the women were upset. The men were like, we talk about this shit all the time at the barbershop. Keep going, nigga. That's how they spoke to me. It wasn't something they had never fucking heard before. The way I said it was a way that they had never heard it before, because it was I use a lot.
I'm saying, like, I didn't never understood the hate behind Tommy Sotomayor. I was just like,
my man,
harsh, but my man, give them the cold hard truth. They need it. We need it. We need it as the black community. When Tommy Sotomayor was spitting them truths, it low-key made me want to be better as a black man. I'm like, damn, you're right. I'm potentially contributing to the destruction of our community. I need to change my ways. And I may not like the way you're saying it. I may not like how brutal you're telling it to me, but it needs to be said. And I need to be able to take accountability for my own actions that I put towards it. And that's the problem. Y'all FBA niggas ain't gonna do that. Y'all won't. Let's be real. Y'all promote y'all own destruction of y'all community, and y'all make other people from other black communities suffer under it. Come on, bro. Africans live under y'all community. Caribbeans live under y'all community. And we all suffer the same thing with y'all. And you tell me we can't speak on it. It's crazy. It's a smack in the face, really.
A lot of humor and shit. But the shit I had said in general, they knew it existed, and they had never heard a brother be able to say, here are facts to back up what you thought. I was able to give them stats to back up what they thought. They thought it, but they didn't know it. Now here things to prove it. And it was like, shit, there's some facts behind that. Now, I didn't get any credit, and motherfuckers didn't say you FBA or none of that shit. It was, now let's try to knock the king off the throne. And the easiest way for them to do it was to find ways to, like Myron said, deny the fact. And what did they start using to deny the fact? You're black, you're crispy, you're ashy. YouTube ain't no real job. You got a little dick, you gay.
Well, come on, Tommy. We black. You know, we insult the best. Come on, Tommy.
Okay, but do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But isn't it an excuse of, like I said, do you see what we're saying though? It's like y'all talk about people punching down on y'all community when y'all do the most punching down. Y'all be, bro, nobody has disrespected the FBA ancestors. Nobody has disrespected y'all, but y'all disrespect ours. Y'all disrespect African and Caribbean ancestry and expect us not to fight back, expect us not to tell y'all fuck you. Y'all tripping. I'll tell you right now, fuck y'all FBA niggas. If it means y'all gonna disrespect my ancestry, yeah, fuck y'all. I don't care. Suck a dick.
Problem though. That's a problem when you start right insulting facts. Because you know who you don't insult? People who fucking with you and using you. Now, the young lady Raina said earlier, she talked about how these women are put in position to where if they need to take care of their kids, they got to put the man on the state, and the state is the one that go after the man and put him in jail. And she was okay with that. But if Myron or me or anybody else says, I need to make sure I
you say I was okay with that, Tommy. That's
you didn't
not
say
right.
that. You said that was how it works. You said it's the system's fault, not them.
I'm simply saying
you
that's
even
how
asked. You said, what are they supposed to do?
Okay.
Did you not?
I'm
you said, what are they supposed to do?
All right, I'm closing it out on the vertical live, man. But don't worry, we're still on the horizontal on YouTube. We're still on Rumble, guys. Don't worry, man. We're getting right back into it. Appreciate y'all.
Tommy,
did you not?
I said America loves to lock up black men.
I know, and I said black women are doing it.
What about that indicates I'm okay with it?
Because you said, what are they supposed to do? I said they're going to the state. They don't have to. They don't.
So what are
Who's forcing them to go get this stuff?
Why what are they supposed to do in the event that they are?
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get to. That point right there. Hold on. That's what I'm trying to get to. That point. So what if Myron and I owe child support and we trying to make sure we don't go to jail and we trying to make sure that we get the black woman we had horrible dick management.
So we just talking about they just got to work harder. That's all people go.
Hold on, wait, let me finish. So here's what we start doing. We start cooning and shucking and jiving and soft shoeing so we can make sure we pay our bills. Now, why is it y'all come to us and say you should find another way to pay your bills instead of cooning, shucking and jiving for the white man, but we don't say that to this black woman that she should find another way to pay her bills instead of going to the white man and letting the white man arrest the black man. Somebody give me my 100s. Somebody put the thumbs up and put your claps and say it. I'm supposed to know better than to coon, but she don't know no better. That don't make sense.
Yeah, think about it. We always did say that black woman listened to her white boss before her black husband. How is that not cooning? How is that not race betrayal? Like, how is that not? Yeah, that's literally undermining the black community. You're not listening to the leaders of the black community, which are the black men. I don't care what they say. At the end of the day, men lead the community. I don't care if they say black women do. No, it's us.
Hold us to the same standard. We both cooning.
So Tommy. Okay,
Edward, don't start. Y'all,
hey, let me get back to Myron. Let me get back to Myron.
I did say Mark. I did say Mark asked Myron something. I did. Go ahead, Mark.
Tommy, you got a point there, though.
Hold on, Edward. I did say you sound funny. It sounds like you're gonna say something that Re-Up's gonna immediately knock down and call you some names. But I'm gonna let Mark.
I don't think.
No, Edward is my boy. Edward is my boy. Edward's my boy.
So Myron,
he on the spectrum a little bit, but he my boy.
So Myron,
you called me retarded.
So there's not gonna be the tether babble.
No.
Who moved Mark to the audience?
I think. Hold on, Edward. Let Mark go. Edward, just chill real quick, bro.
Yeah, let Mark go. Mark about to have a good conversation with Myron because Myron be busy. He'll jump in and out. So while we got him here, let's speak to him. Go ahead.
So Myron, you come from a tribal country, right?
I was not born in Sudan, and I haven't been there since 1995.
You come from a tribal country.
He said he was born here. He comes from the United States.
His parents.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all disrespectful as hell. It's like, dog, I was born in America. When people say, go back to where you were born from, I was like, I literally had to put in the comments, I was born in America. What are you talking about?
It's
Mark. I don't give a fuck where you was born at.
There we go.
Then why'd you ask?
Bro, you already lost the argument right there.
No, because you would.
because he was trying to insult his ancestry. Like that, bro. I think that's just the most like low blow thing. Why not talk about the problem at hand instead of trying to insult other people's ancestors and expecting niggas not to come at yours?
Just raised in that
Let me
household,
finish
though.
what I'm
It's still your
saying.
culture.
Bro, this
Yeah,
is
say what you gonna say. Don't start. I gotta stop. I gotta stop you for a minute. Hold on. Do y'all see? Myron had asked earlier. He said, or not asked. He made a point. He said, "Y'all seem to always want to find a reason to deny what somebody's saying." You started off by asking this man a question, and when it didn't go the way you wanted it to, your response was then, "I don't give a fuck." And you know how many times people have done that to me? Have asked me, "What have you done for black folks?" Then when I tell them what I have, well, I don't give a fuck. That's what happened to that nigga up in Harlem that punched me in the back of the head. He asked me 1,000 questions. I answered them great. He said, "I don't give a fuck." I was like, wow, why were we talking then? So don't do that, bro. Just ask him.
Now, Tommy, literally, did I not just say this like a couple minutes ago? And what does he lead with? He leads right away with where I'm from instead of the content of the information. Bro, this is why I don't debate y'all FBAs, bro. Like, real talk, this is why I hate talking to you fucking guys.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. It's like, I don't almost have my wits in with these niggas. It's like, all they do is just throw insults. They don't got no facts in their, like, in their logic. All I be trying to do is ask these niggas like, hey, yo, what's the plan for reparations? Oh, that's your tether. Nobody wants you around and all that. I'm like, you need to go back to your home country and all that. I'm like, dog, this is my home country. I was born here. You want to see my birth certificate? Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. Hello. All American. Appreciate you. Like, shit. I was even all American athlete. Some of y'all niggas wasn't even doing that. So, yeah, like I said, we done grew up in the FBA community, put into the FBA community. Some of us, some of us even got kids with FBA people. And y'all tell me we can't speak on y'all. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Like, bro, we're too tied in at this point.
You guys never attack the argument. You attack the fucking person every single time, bro. Low IQ shit.
Yes, and just talk to him. Look, we all.
If you go back and look at my FBA debate, what did they do? Did they answer any of my questions? Not one. But how much insults did I receive? Over 50.
Shit, I can't say it because Re-Up gonna get mad. We all blackish. We all kind of black. We all a person of black. So let's talk with some respect if we can. We got a nice size crowd. People are wanting to hear this stuff. You got somebody in here named Juicy that I wouldn't look at their pictures and they got some big old titties, so I'm finna follow them immediately. But go ahead. Go ahead, man. Let's have a good conversation.
So
let's say melanated. Let's say melanated.
Let me finish this, because whether you here in America or you born here in America or over in Sudan, the first thing you learn is to mind your business. That's the first thing you should have learned when you came to America, born in America. But I'm going to ask you.
You're going to enjoy this, Tommy. Hold on.
No, I listened to his logic, right? Now, you said to him that if you're going to speak on a group of people,
where'd I reach, Brian?
At least be there.
Where'd I reach? Where'd I reach? All I said was I was in the community where I was going through the same thing y'all was. And I told y'all that, hey, yo, we need to fix some things in here, and reparations ain't the way. And all y'all did was cry and complain. Like, come on now.
Yeah, to try to help them go to the next level. But he's not willing to do that. He made that clear, right? Because he didn't respond to it. And then he used examples.
I did respond to it. I said I give advice that helps everyone out regardless of skin color. I did respond to it.
Just let me finish what I'm saying. And then you gave the example of the police.
No, because you're saying something that's completely false.
It's advice, bro. Advice.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. You can't say someone didn't do something and then expect them to let that ride if they did do it.
You haven't heard.
Because you're blatantly lying to set up. Here's the thing, bro.
Yeah, that's all your FBA niggas do is lie. God damn it! It's like, no, yo, y'all don't try to make a point. Y'all just try to make an insult. That's what's been killing me about y'all. Like, I be trying to hear the point. I'm listening here, I'm hearing these insults, and I'm like, well, damn, where was the point? Like, okay, like, look, you can't hurt my feelings. So can we just get on with the logic here? Is like, but for some reason, we speak on y'all community that some of us were victims. And like I said, from 0 to my late 20s, I've been here. I've been in y'all community, in the hood, public school with y'all, listen to the same music, all y'all. So how y'all gonna tell me I can't speak on something that I've lived in all my life? Like, you sound stupid.
Look, if you're gonna go ahead and formulate an argument against me based on prior things that I said or didn't say, you need to be accurate about what I actually said. You're trying to say I don't do anything that helped the black community. I literally just told you, I give advice that helps everyone out regardless of their skin color. So you're literally coming in with a materially false fact to set up your shitty ass argument that you're about to do right now. That's the problem. So if you're going to go ahead and attack me, use things that I actually have said or views that I actually have. Go ahead.
And it's black men that are tweeting me.
Now you sound like Kamala Harris.
No, I'm just saying, nah, for real. Tell me something I actually said. Hit me with the facts. Hit me like, come on now. Tell me something I don't know, because all y'all doing is throwing insults. I ain't heard not one good point out of these dudes, but insults. It's like all they do is make a point to make an insult and say, oh, mind your business. I'm like, how could I mind my business if I lived in this country all my life? And I'm living in this community and I'm watching it downgrade. And bro, I got my girl is FBA. So what you mean? So what that mean my kid gonna be? FBA. So why wouldn't I care about y'all? Tell me. I love y'all niggas. Y'all hate us for some reason though, because we're calling y'all out. And maybe it's that we punch on the insecurities of your community and y'all kind of just lash out. And I wouldn't like really call it punching. Y'all feel like it's punching on it. We're just trying to touch on the topic and y'all get a little sensitive because y'all know this shit fucked up. And y'all know y'all ain't trying to fix it. Honestly, y'all looking for the white man to hand out reparations. So really, you guys got a white savior complex. but we're the white supremacists, though. Okay.
I'm not going to do anything specifically for the black community. You sound like them.
No, listen to what he said.
We asked what did he do for the black community. He said, I give advice, not just to black Americans, to everyone on financial advice.
But let's take a nice little shout out to our sponsors, because do you rely on woke corporations and the corrupt medical establishment to keep you healthy? Shit, I hope not. Then why would you trust the same globally owned corporations to keep your pet healthy? It's time we stop relying on them for anything. They hate us, want to keep us sick, and just want our money. We at Rumble started a positive health because pets are an extension of our family, and it matters that they get clean, nutrition-filled, vitamin-rich superfoods to stay healthy and happy. That's why we created a range of superfood supplement waffles that your pet will love, packed with natural, healthy ingredients that promote better digestive support, bone health, vision, and immune strength. They're also rich in anti-inflammatories, vitamins, minerals, essentials for your furry family members. So head over to positive.com right now to check out our superfoods and other products. Use code STUDIO to save 15% off on your first order. And that's positive.com. That's PAWSITIVE.com. And use code STUDIO for 15% off your first order. Let's go.
Housing.
No, that's not what he said. He didn't ask him. No, hold on. He did not ask him what do you do for the black community. That's not what he said.
Can Mark get his thing out? Because
Mark, go ahead, but Mark, do us a favor. Quote people accurately or don't quote them.
Well, I wasn't quoting him. I was actually quoting re-ups. I was actually quoting re-ups. But y'all talk.
Yeah, but you said he didn't respond, but he did.
No, I'm saying y'all talk so much that you don't hear a person out, so you don't understand what you think you understand. And that's why culturally you should mind your business about other people, because it can get you fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
Man, the fuck y'all gonna do, bro? Please tell me. What the fuck y'all gonna do? I'll call it out right now. What the hell you gonna do to me? Y'all white boy accent ass motherfuckers. What the fuck you gonna do to me? Shit, I'll call y'all out right now. Shit, line y'all niggas up, please. I hate when they talk tough. Oh, get your ass fucked up out here. I'm like, dog, I've been talking this shit for years and nobody still touched me yet. And I'm hoping for it. Come on now. Come on, please. Please. Challenge me.
Because culturally, you motherfuckers don't know y'all place. And y'all came to a country that we built, and you don't know how to mind your business. You know what I mean? So now going back to the example they use, the police are our business because we pay them, right? Now when it comes to our people of our business. You know, when Denzel talked about...
But we live with your people. We live in the community with your people. So why can't we talk about your people that make us suffer? Think about it. Caribbeans, Africans, we come in here just trying to have the same family values that we came back from an old country, you know, man and woman and all this. It's y'all with the gay shit. Let's keep it. Come on now. It's y'all that's promoting the gang. It's y'all that's promoting gang activity, gang violence. Let's be real. If one of our kids join a gang, it's through y'all influence. And we live in it. with y'all. So yeah, you're damn right we gonna talk about it because you guys do have an influence. Yeah, okay, cool. And yes, y'all did have a hand in building this country. Great, fantastic. So is everybody at this point.
The movie, what was that? Godfather. He said Martin Scorsese was
Who?
better to produce that movie. Why?
Who?
I said when Denzel gave the example of Godfather, the movie Godfather, he said Martin Scorsese was
Oh yeah,
better at
Scorsese.
producing that movie because why? Because of culture. You know what I mean? See, culture. But I was going. But I wanted to ask Myron.
Edward, chill. Edward, chill.
Hey, you
Let him finish.
So
The
now
Color
when it
Purple was
comes
done
to
by Spielberg. But go ahead.
when it comes to the guy Myron, Myron comes from a tribal people. He ain't gonna get in the other tribe's business. See, you freely can do that here in America, and you really can't because you ain't.
Now, this is what once again, y'all can't stop the point of okay, but Myron didn't live in